Hi there, Jess here, doing raw edit number 48 for FroKnowsPhoto.com, and we're doing this picture here, right here. He's very cute. I'm so glad this is this week's picture. All right, I'm going to get right to the point, so I'm not here for 10 minutes. I am a girl, and I do like to talk, and I like to hear myself talk, so let's just get past all that and get straight to the editing. All right, first impression, looking at the picture, black and white, because of where the light is placed. Very nicely lit, I think. But if you put it in black and white, then you lose the color of these gorgeous blue eyes. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to do a color photo. First thing I'm going to do is crop it, and I'm going to straighten this. I'm going to use this as like the horizon line. I'm going to straighten this slightly. So let's click develop and get to work. All right. Hello. Thank you, Lightroom. Now I'm going to go into tools and I'm going to go into crop. I'm going to move it slightly. Which way do I want to go? This way. Right there. And I'm going to click done, and then I'm going to go back and crop again. I probably did that wrong because I'm definitely not a professional. Well, I'm not a professional Lightroom user yet. So I'm still learning. Anyway, see these here at the top? What are they, sea oats? I don't know. They look like antennas coming out of the kid's head, so we want to go ahead. I do at least want to crop at least to there to get rid of that sea oat look. And I think we're going to have a square picture. I'm not a big fan of square pictures, but I think right there is good. And I'm going to bring it up because his little arm, you're seeing stuff being cut off, and I don't like that either. Right there. Yeah? What do you think? All right. Yay, baby. No distracting background or lots of empty space. Okay, first thing I want to do is play with the temperature. I think his eyes and the background could be a lot. I think it's almost like they're a tad bit blown out. I really think that his shirt is a lot brighter than this. His eyes, I think, are a lot brighter than this, and I think the background is a lot brighter. So let's bring that color back. Ooh, yes. There we go. What do you think? Right there, or is that a little too blue? Let's go right there. I'll go back and change it if I need to. I'm liking the exposure. I'm going to bump it up just a tad because of all the stuff I'm getting ready to do. So my exposure is at 0.10. And I may add a touch of recovery too to even make that background pop a little more. I think right there is good. That's at 30. And this is where the fun comes in, the blacks. Let's bump it up. Look at that. See? Right there. I'm an artist. I was an artist for years before I started doing photography, and I do whimsical art, and I like vintage. So I think in my photography I like to throw whimsical and vintage together. So I like bright colors, but I also like, I don't know how to describe it. I like different things. Now, contrast. Gotta have contrast. Oh my, look at that. Right there. No, too much. What do you think? Right there? 47. That's the magic number. All right, clarity. I like the soft look, but we lose his nose with the soft look. So I'm going to bump the clarity up to 18. 18. Okay. Please forgive me for squinting, and if anything is off center, I can't help it. It's my eyes. I can't feel my glasses. Vibrance. I'm going to bump up just a little bit. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at the difference here. Holy Batman. Love it. Okay, that's vibrance is up to 30. Maybe that's too much. Yeah, right there. 18. All right. Something I'm noticing here in the picture is that a bit of brassiness I see? Plus, I think he's got a tiny bruise right there. See it? Yellow right here? And the more yellows we have in the picture, the more that bruise is going to pop out and the brassiness in his hair. So I'm going to desaturate the yellows a little bit. And what do you think? Right there. 25. No, 20, 31. I'm going to bump luminance up in the yellow a bit too. 35 there. Okay. Now, what am I doing? Okay, we'll bump up blues. Let's change the hue. I like a more greenish yellow. A greenish blue. Ooh, but it works on his eyes too, so let's be careful with that. Right there. Negative 15 on the hue. And look at that. Yes, very pretty. Right there. What do you think? Yes? Okay. Now we're going to do some sharpening. Let's get to that eyeball. One thing I don't like is the noise you get from sharpening, but I always sharpen. I'm put it to 44. Looks about good there. But I don't like the noise. Look here. Look at all the noise we're going to get. So, excuse me. Let's get rid of some of the noise using the luminance. It's a bit too much. Right there. 40. Oh, look at the nose here. Hello. We see you, but we're not supposed to. Let's use the navigator and move it over, and let's fix the nose while we're here. All right. I'm going to use my cloning tool to get rid of this here. Oh, is that good? Well, let's see. Let's find a good spot. I gotta get real close, guys. I know, you're seeing too much of me. Is that good? Yeah. Let's do the same thing the other side. Right there. Right there? Yep. All right. His little booger problem is all fixed. All right, what else did I want to do? Oh, yeah. I want to add a little bit of darkening around the edges, just a touch. I really don't like to do it, but in this case, it's going to draw attention to the subject. So just about, I think 18's good right there. That's just enough to draw your eyes into the center of the picture. And I think I see a little bit of green here that I don't want in the picture, so let's go back to our greens. Maybe here. Does that help? No. Doesn't help. Maybe I'm seeing things. Oh well. Alright. Now, here comes my very favorite thing to do in the whole world, is to ruin a picture with graduated filters. I have a problem with graduated filters. I think that they're necessary in almost all pictures, which is untrue. But I'm addicted to graduated filters, so just so you know and you understand. I want to darken this to add more shadow here and more shadow here, because I think it would look nice a little bit more, a little deeper, more drastic shadow. So I'm going to pull this up to about here. It's on teeth whitening. We don't need that. I'm putting it on exposure. Ooh, yes, I love this. Okay. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more. I think right there is good. Let's draw it up a little bit more. Ooh, yes, look at that. I know, I get excited. See, I like the depth. You just get a deeper look. So I'm going to be finished with this one. There's probably a much easier way to do this too, but I have a problem, and I do it the old-fashioned hard way. Alright, let's put one on this side too, so get it off of teeth whitening again. Oh, look at you. Alright, I think I want to add, well, I don't know, that looks nice, doesn't it? Let's be done with it. See, we have a little more depth here now, since that was added. So what else is there left to do? Oh yes, I know. Let's make these eyes pop a little bit more. I learned this from Adam Lerner at one of the last little videos I watched. Is the adjustment brush to enhance the irises. I do use the mask overlay by hitting O, or just simply clicking this box here to see where I'm going with this, because I have a very unsteady hand. And my gosh, Adam takes, I mean, he does this like he's brushing his teeth, you know? But, and it's probably not that hard, I'm just ridiculous. Let's do the other side. I'll come back and make my brush smaller and go in there a little bit. Alright, here we go again. Around, around, around we go. Oh no, I did it. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. How long can a screen flow be? Because I could make it an hour doing this, messing up. Very good at not being able to draw straight lines. Let's get back in here again. Alright guys, bear with me. Alright, making my brush smaller and squeezing in here. Up, smaller. Oh my god, I'm squinting awful. I'm going to have a terrible headache later. Alright, in there. Alright, what I've learned is this does not have to be perfect, okay? Close, but not perfect. So, because if it did have to be perfect, I would definitely be out of a job. Alright, good enough for me. Now, what I didn't do last time is I did not cut the mask off last time and went ahead and played over here and had a great time. I don't recommend it. So cut the mask off. Now go to Iris Enhance. Let's see what we get. Ooh, pretty. Okay. What should we do? Should we add a little bit more contrast? And should we add a touch more saturation? And should we brighten it a little bit? Oh yeah, right there. Okay, done. Look at that. I love it. Do you think I'm done? Am I missing something? What would happen if we added another graduated filter? Would we ruin it? What if we did a straight one like so? No, ruins it. Done. Love it. My edit. Good night.